Hello and welcome to another episode of Sandy Killer Projects. Today we're going to be going over a real simple upgrade to the vehicle, converting the stock incandescent dash bulbs to LED. As you can kind of see, the dash is actually already disassembled. I just have to take the bolts off for the instrument cluster itself. There are 4 bolts, one on each side of the bottom of the steering wheel, or the bottom side of the instrument cluster plate. Then there are 2 up higher, one in the upper left corner and one in the upper right corner. And then the instrument cluster actually has a plug up against the firewall that is what powers it. So all you have to do is grab either side of it and work it out of the plug, and the whole instrument cluster comes out, and you can get to where the bulbs are, which are all right in there. So I'm going to set this down in an area where I can actually work on it, and I'll show you what needs to be done. Okay, so I've taken the dash cluster out and just put it on the passenger seat here next to me. I'm showing you the back of it so you can see what the bulbs look like and how they are to get out. The way to take them out is you just grab them with a pair of pliers and turn them until they unlock, and then pull the bulbs out. These are the original stock bulbs. I just got some LED bulbs off of eBay that I was going to put in, and these were the first versions of them. These bulbs in particular have these little metal plates on the side of them. I'm going to tell you now, if you buy these are garbage. There's no way to hold them in place. These 2 little metal tabs are all that's supposed to pinch it between the sides of the instrument cluster and power it up. Because of that, they don't light up most of the time, and because they're so poor quality, they about half of the bulbs that I got came unsoldered. What I would recommend is something more this style. This little piece here actually plugs into the twist lock. This base piece is just like the base piece that comes on the stock bulb, which is like that. This makes it easier to put these in, and the likeliness of them functioning is much higher. So all you do to put these in is just like the other ones. You go to the area where you're putting it in, you get it to where it lines up with the click, with the opening for the click lock, and then you twist it until it stops, and then it's in. It gets power off of the back of the ring here that allows the light bulb to light up. I will tell you though, with these and with the other style, if you end up buying those junk ones, these little bulbs are directional. So if you put them in backwards and they don't light up, you have to go back in and flip them 180 degrees and put them back into the twist lock piece. So these go together pretty easily. They just fit into the base for it, and you push them down in until they stop, and then they're in. So I'm going to go ahead and switch these light bulbs out, and then I'll show you what it looks like, and then we'll go back up to the instrument cluster and put them all in. Okay, so now all the dash bulbs are back in and replaced. As you can see, all the missing spots that I had were filled. Part of the reason why I had to do this is because the state that I live in, as part of their inspection for your smog check, they're going to do a lamp test to prove that all the lights work. If the lights don't work, they can fail you based on that. So I ended up buying 2 kits of 10 of these bulbs. This particular dash cluster has 21 bulbs. So this bulb over here, it's just a bulb that I don't necessarily use for anything. It's the little security blinky light for when you set the alarm on the car. I left that one as the stock incandescent bulb. Everything else I've converted to the LED. So now we'll move over to the instrument cluster and show it put in and working. Okay, so we're back up here at the dash. I've already pushed this back into place. All you do is press it back in so that it goes into the 2 plugs that are back against the firewall. And I've already put the 4 screws back into the sides of the instrument cluster. What I want to show you how to do is how to do a lamp check. I will tell you though that in this particular lamp check on this car, it doesn't check all of your lamps. So I'll explain, but once this is in like this, the way you do a lamp check is you press the trip meter reset button before you've turned the power on. You turn the key into the run position without putting your foot on the brake or the clutch. That will engage the lamp test. So key goes in, accessories, run, take your finger off the trip button, and as you can see, it's going through its lamp check. In lamp check, it'll light up most of your dash lights. You should actually see the check engine light come on and the check gauges light, because that's the ones for smog check that they're most concerned with. It'll go through this process till those numbers on the dash get to 999, and then it'll go to the home position. So currently there, that's where the dash is set and ready to run. In this lamp check, it didn't check your instrument cluster lights, so to do that, you have to actually turn the lights on. Obviously it's daytime, it's a little hard to see, but I have already checked through this, and the instrument cluster, the back light on all these are turned on. The other ones it doesn't check is your turn signals. So you actually have to turn them on to make sure that the lights are coming on, and then your high beam light. All those don't get checked. The other ones that don't come up are your 4-wheel drive. So if you have a 4-wheel drive model, you need to pull up on the stick to get the light to come on for that. The ABS light probably should have come on but I'm not even 100% sure this car has ABS on it. So that's basically how you do the lamp check. I spent the time flipping the bulbs and getting everything to where all the lights were working before we ran through this lamp check. I was actually incorrect about flipping the individual bulbs, but I did notice when checking the individual bulbs, some of the bulbs, because they're like Christmas light bulbs for your Christmas tree that have the two little wires, have the two little wires on either side of it. Sometimes the wires will get pushed off to the side and they won't light up because of that. I straightened out those wires, and then I realized that the issue is with the socket itself. So the socket has to come out with the bulb, get turned 180 degrees and plug back in, and then the lights will come on. It's a real hit and miss thing. You pretty much have to put the dash in, figure out which bulbs are out, pull the dash back, or the instrument cluster back out, flip the bulbs that you need to flip, put it back in, and just keep doing it over and over and over again until you get all the light bulbs to light up. Once that's done, you'll know all of them work. So that's it for this video. Hopefully it helped. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Especially subscribe. We're doing really, really good. We've gained a lot of subscribers, but we need a lot more to help us keep making these videos. So make sure you subscribe, and we'll keep making more videos. Thanks.